Hey, it's Sunday and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be giving you guys some Los Cabos travel tips. If it's a little noisy, I'm sorry. We're here in Los Cabos now. There's like a little storm passing through, so it's been non-stop noisy. If I go to that end, it's a party. If I go to that end, it's a party. If you guys like the video and you find any of these tips helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It will really support my channel. And yeah, let's get into it. Los Cabos is located in Mexico on the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula. I say it's in Mexico because a lot of people were confused because it's on the Baja California Peninsula, but yes, it's still in Mexico. If you're coming from California, it's a really fast flight. There are two main towns here. One, Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo. They're like, I don't know, 30 minutes to 45 minutes apart by car. Cabo San Lucas is like the party town. That's the main area where everybody goes. Literally everything you can possibly imagine. There's a lot of water sports, resorts, clubs, bars, restaurants, outdoor activities, you name it. San Jose del Cabo is pretty much the same, but it's like a lot more chill, laid back, and it doesn't have as many things to do. So if you're looking to party, Cabo San Lucas. If you'd like a little bit more of a relaxed trip, San Jose del Cabo. So the first tip, book your transportation to your hotel from the airport ahead of time. The airport is probably the most stressful part of your entire trip. It's like a Shark Tank. You just want to get out of there as fast as possible. There are a lot of like scammers out there and people just looking to take advantage of people. Don't book anything at the airport. Even the people behind the information center are gonna try to get you to buy these like activity packages, stuff like that. Don't waste your time. For example, they tried to get us to buy a boat ride for $150. I actually had already reserved this exact same boat ride and it only cost $14. If you're renting a car, make sure you tell the people at the information center because they will call the shuttle that is associated with your rent-a-car agency. The shuttle will pick you up and take you to the rent-a-car place. A lot of hotels do have free shuttle service, so make sure that you like organize that ahead of time. Even taxis be trying to overcharge.
Now, if you're wondering about the current state of things, situations change often, but as of June 2021, you do not need a corona test to enter Mexico. However, you do need one to get back into the United States. Our hotel actually offered a corona test on the property 72 hours before our flight. If your hotel does not offer that, there are a lot of different places where you can get one done, including at the airport.
The weather. They have 350 days of pure sunshine. November to June is said to be the best time to come. There are the occasional storms, which I am currently in as we speak. I wish you guys could see the vlogging setup. I literally made a pillow fort to hope that the wind would like blow. Anyways, our third day here, the hotel slipped a little notice underneath the door that said a storm was on the way. It didn't seem so bad at first, so we decided to go out to get massages, and literally in seconds it was pouring. Oh my god! What just happened? Holy poop. But it did stop fast, so they seem to just come and go really quickly. Everyone speaks English, so you don't have to worry about that. The currency here is pesos, but they do take American dollars. I would recommend taking out cash before you come here because Mexico does have tip culture. Also, make sure you take out a lot of small bills. If you're on a budget, my sister recommended to take out pesos because you can tip a lot lower if you're using pesos than if you're using dollars. Where to stay? I almost always recommend going out and seeing as many places as you possibly can, but for once, I do not recommend that. I would recommend picking a place and just kind of staying there. The two towns are really, really close together, so you can easily make a day trip out there. And also, Cabos is really famous for these amazing all-inclusive resorts. Sounds like a grandma, I know. I'm the type that want to go out and see everything, but this time, I actually recommend you stay at an all-inclusive resort. It's absolutely amazing. There are actually a ridiculous amount of amazing hotels to stay at here. We did decide to stay in two different locations just to get, you know, a feel for more places. First place that we stayed at is called Hotel El Ganzo. It is like super duper famous in San Jose del Cabo. It's a very artsy boutique type hotel. It has views of the marina and the beach. The pool is only for adults, so keep that in mind if you're bringing children. It had like that beautiful waterfall style pool, and it had a bar in the pool. I hear that it has a really famous recording studio, but I didn't have a chance to go check that out. The staff was super duper friendly and the room was very comfortable. Another hotel that you can stay at, I'm probably gonna butcher the name. Is it Viceroy? I don't know. now. This place is mega modern. It looks like it was made in the future. A very beautiful pool, and is also geared more towards adults, so if you have children, again, just make sure you look into that. Now the one that we're staying at right now, this one is called the HYATT ZIVA. Highly recommend, y'all. This is an all-inclusive beachfront resort. They have a bunch of restaurants, I don't know, like 9 to 11, 24-hour cafe, a lot of different pool options. They even have a pool specifically just for kids. The staff is really friendly. Breakfast buffet is so delicious. The food is just out of this world. If you're looking for a more relaxing trip, definitely this place. Right now this whole area is empty, but like at night it turns into a bar area, and again, it's all inclusive, so all you do, show this little wristband and you can get whatever you want, whenever you want, as much as you want. I probably had a good, I don't know, 20 tacos already. I'm not even exaggerating. A lot of these resorts are like adult only, so make sure that you look into that before you book if you have kids. Also, a lot of the beachfront resorts don't allow you to swim in the beach. So again, that's another thing to look out for that you probably wouldn't have even thought of. Like, of course I could swim in the beach. The current is actually too strong on this side of the beach, so a lot of the beachfront resorts don't allow you to swim in the water. It is actually really dangerous. Make sure you listen to them, heed the warning. You can go on the beach, but they don't recommend that you go out in the water because you can die. Next, safety. Is it safe? I definitely got this question a lot on Instagram, and honestly, it just depends. Anything can happen. I personally haven't had any issues here. I had one little encounter with someone drunk at a convenience store when we stopped to get water. Wasn't a big deal. There are good and bad people literally everywhere in every country. I think as long as you're being safe, you'll be safe. For example, I usually walk around with a fanny pack. It's always in the front of me, very secure. I'm not going down dark alleys in the middle of the night by myself. You just gotta be smart. One tip I do have though, put all of your expensive belongings into the safe that's in your hotel room. After being robbed by the hotel staff at my hotel in the Philippines, I don't play around no more. If it's important to me, it is on me or it's in the safe in the hotel room. So just make sure you store things like your passport, your wallet, any extra cash. I even put my laptop in there when I'm gone. You can never be too cautious. Food. I did try a couple of recommended places that everyone was raving about, like La Lupita Tacos. I can see why everyone's super duper impressed, and I do recommend going there. It's a very different experience. If you want to try like some really high-end fusion tacos, definitely check them out. It's an experience. I didn't like the food personally, but I would still recommend you go there because I didn't get to try everything, obviously. I did have an El Pastor taco that was made out of cheese. The taco shell was made out of only cheese. It was actually fire. That was the only thing that I had that was so good. Oh, the appetizers were really good as well. If you have the opportunity to find the tamale man on the beach, I wish I knew his name, but his tamales are fire. His wife makes them. Look out for the tamale man. Another place a lot of people recommended was George's Restaurant. We went there for breakfast. Absolutely don't recommend this place. Look, I just be here telling y'all the real, okay? We went there for breakfast, so I can't speak for lunch and dinner, but the breakfast was actually nasty and we waited a whole 2 hours for the food. I will forgive any amount of time if the food is good, but the food was actually nasty, like all of it, so can't recommend that. However, there are a lot of really good restaurants around. Just look on Google Maps. Things to do: horseback riding, ATV, every water sport you can think of. They even have camel rides. There are boat rides, private tours, cooking classes, clubbing, of course. There's just a lot, and shopping. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys found these tips helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I can make more videos. And yeah, I'm about to go to the pool.